Okay, so two new trailers today. Of course, we are going to talk about them, and that trailer is the Boogeyman, as well as the new trailer for The Idol, which is slated to come out at Cannes. Of course, this is the Sam Levinson, The Weeknd, Lily Rose Depp show that has just gotten a lot of back and forth in recent months, and we talked about this on the channel already. If you want to go check that out, I will link it below, the whole controversy and everything. But let's talk about the Boogeyman trailer first, which was one that I'm very excited for. So this movie, the reason I'm excited for is because it was originally going to go to Hulu and just be streamed. That's it. They were not going to release this theatrically or anything like that. Back in December, it got a test screen, and apparently it performed so well at that test screen that they said, hey, Hulu, back off a little bit. We're going to put this in theaters. This is 20th Century, of course, and we're going to let this go because this is going to be something that is probably going to be big. So in the film, you have Sophie Thatcher, who is the big name here, in my opinion, from Yellow Jackets. If you haven't seen it, definitely a show you should be watching. But we are here with this trailer that is just giving all the vibes in the best way for a horror film, where you have this older sister with her younger sister battling this sort of like presence that is in this movie called The Boogeyman. And you have their father, of course, and I think that we are definitely going to get a movie that I think goes a lot deeper into the horror and more like a sort of, not, I don't want to use the word that we always see, elevated horror and stuff like that, but a horror that is more than just trying to give you pop-up scares and things like that. This definitely feels like a film that has some very high caliber acting to it just from the trailer alone, so I'm very excited for it. The trailer looks great. If you haven't seen it, check it out. There's two trailers already out, but I would definitely just watch the first one. I think the second one might be a little bit too giving on some of the scares and everything, and that's one of the things with horror trailers nowadays is they give away a lot of the scares. So when you're in the theater watching it, you're just like, I remember where this is going, and it kind of takes away that scare in my opinion. So definitely we'll say that with this trailer, but I'm excited for the Boogeyman, which comes out this summer in June, so very, very excited for this one. Let me know what you think about the trailer. So we also have the Idol trailer, and now we have a release date for it, which is going to be June 4th, and will also be premiering at Cannes later in May. So this is definitely one of those shows that I think is going to be very, very watched. Just because of the controversy alone, I feel more people are going to tune in to see exactly what is going on, and I really do think that we will be seeing this show be one of HBO's highest viewed shows for sure, because I think people are very attracted to controversy, attached to trying to see what the whole thing was about this whole Rolling Stones article that came out talking about Sam Levinson and being on the set and all of that, which I said is in the other video. Go check it out. But this new trailer, I think, really gives you more of a feel of how this show progresses and gives you a little bit of a better look at all the actors involved here. We see this young pop star who seems to be trying to make a comeback of sorts in her career in the trailer, and it seems that her career has sort of like not been completely flushed down the toilet, but it seems like it's falling apart and crumbling, and they're trying to find something that's going to make them pop again. And then comes The Weeknd's character, who is this sort of cult leader of sorts, and sort of this like person that's going to help them achieve this new sense of who they are and achieve that power stardom they're trying to regain again. It looks like everybody else involved in her life, however, is kind of cautious about who The Weeknd's character might be and what exactly their end goal is. So we see a lot of back and forth between her and her team, and it looks like a show that's really going to push a lot of boundaries, no doubt about it. Just from the trailer alone, you can really tell this thing is very, very risky, and I think that they are very cautious with what they're putting in the trailers for sure as well. Like I said, this show has a lot of controversy, a lot of people who are just pissed about things that happen on the set and things like that, so it's been a back and forth all throughout, and I think that keeps adding more fire to the show, so we'll see how it goes. But overall, like I said, when I first heard about the show being announced like a year or two ago, I was very excited for it, very anticipating what would it actually be like. And it just sounds like something interesting. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, there's been a lot of production back and forth with a previous director, showrunner involved. Then you had Sam Levinson come in, and they apparently changed a lot of things. So I'm still curious to check it out and see what exactly the end product will be. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on the trailer for The Idol, and if you're going to be watching the show or not. So those are definitely some of the trailers for today. We also had some trailers over the past week as well, like the Dracula trailer, and we are also getting Beau is Afraid this week, and we are getting Evil Dead Rise. I do have an Evil Dead Rise review up already if you want to go check it out, but I will be making another video talking more about the future of the franchise and what could come next. and I will be watching Bo is Afraid tomorrow, so you will have my out of theater experience and review tomorrow as well, so stay tuned for that. But we do have a ton of videos for you coming. We have a ton of other stuff as well on the way, so make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so you never miss out on any of that. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on the trailers that I talked about today. What did you think about the Idol trailer? Is this a show that you definitely are going to be watching? And what do you think about the controversy and everything? Does that hinder your wanting to watch it, or are you still going to watch it just because you're curious about it? I'm curious to know everybody's thoughts on it because I think it's an interesting situation. Also, let me know what you think about the new trailer for The Boogeyman. Was this a movie you were planning to see? Is this the first time hearing about it, or are you very much so somebody who's been keeping an eye on it and ready to see it? Like I said, Sophie Thatcher is somebody who I think is definitely going to be a new actress to watch as we get more into their career. I think they do an amazing job in Yellow Jackets, and I'm excited to see how this movie will be as well. So we will be talking about Succession, we will be talking about Barry as well, so stay tuned for those videos. It's at the end, and as always, I'll see all of you next time. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers, less than 3,000 to go, so make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, making sure you're following us on our Instagram, on our Twitter, all of that. And as always, I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.